here, and today I want to show you a guitar speed training exercise. This is an excellent exercise and I use it personally every day throughout my practicing and my jamming. I just use it to warm up with. It's very simple. It's a small exercise. It only contains 5 notes, and but I'm going to show you how you can take it and expand it so that it incorporates every string, all 6 strings, because I believe firmly that whatever technique you're working on, if it's sweep picking or legato or whatever, you should work on a large exercise alongside of a small exercise and stick with them. I think that gives the best results doing it that way. So let's go in for some close looks and I'll show you how to play this exercise. Okay, so this exercise requires you to use only 2 strings, and that would be the low E and the A string. And basically this exercise is like the bottom half of the blues scale. And so what that means, we're going to use, starting on the low E, the 5th fret, followed by the 8th, and then you move up to the A, and we've got 5, 6, 7. Okay? But instead of starting on the low E, we're actually going to start on the A string. So we're going to play 5, 6, 7, and then come back down. So we've got, and then 8 and 5. And here's the whole exercise. Right? That's it. So it's very, very, very simple, but because it's so simple and it only contains 5 notes, it's something that's more manageable for some of you guitar players out there who are trying to get fast and are struggling with these monstrous exercises. But what's important about this exercise is actually how I'm picking it out, which I want to go into next. So let me change shots real quick. Okay, so this shot probably looks good to you. It's very uncomfortable for me. So what I'm doing here is, this is alternate picking, but what really makes it work is that it's also economy picking. So when I cross strings, I'm actually using the same stroke, be it upstroke or downstroke. But the way I start this exercise off is on your A string, the first 3 notes, I start with an upstroke. So it goes up, down, up, and then another upstroke to cross to the low E, and then you finish with a downstroke. So here, we get real close, maybe even a little zoom in the middle of the shot. There we go. So here it is real close. Okay, now I had promised you that I would show you how to turn it into a larger exercise. And this process is very, very simple. Basically, you take the same approach to picking, starting with an upstroke and doing the whole economy bit when you cross strings. And you just, the part that's on the A string, you just do that on every string, starting from the high E. So, right? And that all starts with an upstroke. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. Yeah. Okay, and so one way that you could go about the larger version of the exercise I just showed you is you could tack on, if you're really getting started with this whole thing, you could tack on a string at a time. So let's say week 1, or whatever you're doing would be right, and so you work on that for a week. And then week 2, you add the D string in there. You could do, right, week 3, week 4, week 5. Just take your time a little bit at a time. But now that we've taken a look at all 6 strings and how to do that, I'd like to show you something really cool and melodic sounding that's like total guitar solo mastery material. It's like shred material all the way, using the same picking pattern that I just showed you, and 3 notes per string. Very simple. You may not get it down right away, but take your time and we'll get it note by note, that way. So let's go in for a close look and I'll show you how to play that one. Okay, we're ready to take a look at this melodic little doohickey that we got going on. I'm just going to basically count out the frets to you and tell you what I'm playing, but remember, again, same picking pattern. Up, down, down, up, down, up, same thing. We start on the high E, and we start on the 9th fret, and we play 9, 10, 12, and then we come back to 10, 9. So it goes 9, 10, 12, 10, 9. Remember, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? Sets you up for your upstroke to come down to the next string. 12, 10, 8. Or I'm sorry, 12, 11, 8. So we have... Okay, move to the G string, and you got 12, 10, 8. Or I'm sorry, 11, 9, 7. And then you come to the D string, you've got 11, 10, 9. And then you come down to the A string, and you've got 10, 9, 7. So we've got... And then you come down to the low E, your last few notes, and it's the same thing as it was on the A. It's 10, 9, 7. Then you move down, you pick out the 6th fret too, so you go. And then I always like to conclude it by going off of the 7th fret of the A string and sliding up to the 9. So